Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be recapping today's price action. I actually didn't trade today, like at all. I wasn't even on the charts today, so yeah. But I'm still gonna go over it. I think there was an okay opportunity, just the delivery on it was super poor, and I mean, it wasn't the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, coming into market open overall, looking extremely bullish. I mean, you could definitely argue being bearish since we have this huge new week opening gap to fill below us here. But again, we don't use draws liquidities as a way of determining a higher time frame bias. It's how the market is moving on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, we are in a clear market maker buy model right now, so to disregard bullish price action is a bit silly. Now, of course, if you want to be proven to be bearish and we start running through all these key levels lower here, then we can predict bearish price action to the new week opening gap. And yeah, pretty much it. So overall higher time frame bullish bias coming into the day. 9:30 open is opens lower ever so slightly. I'm not sure what it opens into, if it even opens into anything at all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't open into a singular thing. So we don't have any 15-minute for value gap tap, 30-minute gap tap, anything. So there's no really valid 9:30 PO3 Judas to take. Anything here is just bare minimum shit. And then after that, we started to generate liquidity, and then we opened up a 15-minute for value gap, and I believe we also opened up a 30-minute for value gap as well. Let me just mark it to 30. Yeah, okay, cool. So we had this 13-minute for value gap right here. Okay, now overall, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. So we end up coming into, let's just see what 9:45 does. Okay, so 9:45 opens higher as well. Opens higher. 10 a.m. actually kind of opens higher as well. Okay, so all the PO3s sort of open higher here. So this is not really aligning with what you'd want to see a higher time frame candle do to support us going higher. And then as you can see here, 10 a.m. kind of generates liquidity higher, and then we manipulate into that 15-minute for a value gap, which we had marked out. And then a long opportunity does get presented. Now, obviously, this is in hindsight, but I really don't believe I would have been in on any trade here, simply just because of course, we do have some decent LR, but the lack of delivery is just not it. And I think this is the initial 15-minute for value gap tap. We should have went higher after this if we were actually going to be bullish here off rip, or we should have waited for the 30-minute. So yeah, after this point, we just really choppy bad delivery. So anything here I would have definitely faded. The reason being is because we are now generating lows towards an unfilled 30-minute for value gap, so you do have that pretty strong threat at your stop loss. But overall, range trading wise, I definitely feel that this is probably not that bad. Let me have a look. Okay, yeah, we didn't even hit C, the range, which is a bit unfortunate. So yeah, overall, not really a good opportunity today. Pretty shitty delivery as well. If you took something small like maybe this, or I don't even know, to be honest, what you could take, and if you just took like an inversion here and targeted the range high, you would have hit TP. But overall, I feel like the risk here was definitely pretty high. Reason being is because of the lack of delivery and also the unmitigated 30-minute for value gap at your stop loss with 10:30 opening lower as well. Yeah, that is really sketchy. So I'd probably rate this trade, if I were to take it, if I were to take any trade here, it would be this or this candle. Realistically, it'd probably be this 1 minute close right here, just right through this gap after we had this little retest, and then we just broke through with that good CISD. And yeah, I mean, not really much to talk about today. Kind of just a lack of opportunity overall. I'd probably rate this setup like a B, maybe a B minus. And there is a lot of threat to your stop loss here, but I do understand trying to take a stab at this just because of how bullish we were. But again, this definitely wouldn't be something for me purely just because of how strong that threat was to my stop loss. And I definitely would have much preferred us kind of manipulate around further within this area here, and then manipulated into the 30-minute for value gap, got like clean displacement higher, which actually showed us that we wanted to then take out all of this generated liquidity to head towards range high yet again. But yeah, that's really it. Honestly, no valid setup at all today except for arguably this, but even at that, definitely not A rated or A plus in my opinion by any means necessary. So yeah, pretty quick day to recap, just not much going on. Your average no news Monday. And yeah, I would definitely like to see us come into this new week opening gap, but I don't think that is going to be the case. If I'm going to be honest, just from experience in the market and how I see things, I don't see this new week opening gap being a draw on liquidity until we take all-time highs and start to turn into a market maker sell model. Then this could be looked at as something that we may want to target. But yeah, not really going to be too worried about this new week opening gap. I really do believe that we're probably going to end up heading to all-time highs either tomorrow or the next day. Realistically, by the looks of things, it's probably going to be tomorrow. Of course, we'll see what the overnight session does and then go from there. Overall, though, pretty low node as well inside this gap. I guess there's some extra points. Do we even hit the low node? Okay, we did edge, so we did hit that low node, but still the threat to the stop loss here and the lack of delivery was definitely pretty spooky, so I wouldn't have taken anything here, to be honest. And yeah, that's going to be it for today's market recap, guys. Not really a trade one because I didn't take any trades today, but yeah, if you guys took anything or if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Going to be documenting my entire journey to profitability here on this YouTube channel for everybody to see. Uploading recaps daily. The next recap will be, of course, uploaded tomorrow. And yeah, pretty quick one. But yeah, what can you do? It's just not really that much of a complicated day. Not much really happened. Kind of just that, and that's it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I hope you have a blessed rest of your evening. If you took anything, leave it in the comments below. I'm always interested to see what other people are taking, or even where you're at in your journey with trading at the moment and how you're feeling overall about your journey so far. Yeah, and if you have any questions for me personally, my Discord, Instagram, and TikTok will be in the bio of this video. If you guys want to go check them out, give me a follow or shoot me a DM if you have any questions got to do with trading. And yeah, I'll 100% respond to those. So except for that, hope you guys have a blessed rest of your evening, or morning or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you guys in the next trade recap, which will be tomorrow. Peace out.